All right, Charles. On Friday's show, as you know, Mike Del Tufo, my sound man here, my audio executive. Pardon me, Mike. I didn't mean to downgrade you. Audio executive. And I had a moment here on the show, and I'd love for you to tell me what you think is more likely. I looked at Del Tufo with his Callaway hat on his head, and I said I would eat that hat if Ezekiel Elliott was healthy, human being on planet Earth, and wasn't the starting running back of the Dallas Cowboys week 1, despite all the contractual stuff going on. And he said he would eat that hat if Rob Gronkowski played at all in 2019. Which one of us, Charles Davis, is more likely to eat a hat this fall?
I actually think, Mike, you know I love you, but I actually think you bring it to salt and pepper.
No way. He's not
I really
playing.
think Zeke could be there week 1 and playing, and I just think that out of the two bets, it's much more likely that somehow Brady talks Gronk into making a stretch run.
Don't you think? I think so.
They don't need him.
That's just the way I go with it. The Cowboys know what they have to do, and remember, Stephen Jones will have to own, and I don't think he minds this, but he'll have to own taking Reggie Jackson's quote and applying it to Zeke. He's the straw that stirs our drink. I know that he's third in line or whatever for the contract, but he's first in line in how the Cowboys play on offense. So minus the commissioner having another visit with Zeke, I just think that they're going to find a way to get that done because your window for Super Bowls, you can't pull Steven Strasburg and shut them down early and say, we'll get them next year. You got to go for it every single year.
Nice.
I think Zeke is the way for Dallas. And I think that Dallas knows that.
Excellent analogy using what happened with Strasburg and the Nats years ago. So salt and pepper, ketchup, Mike time, you know, it's more likely for you than it is for me is basically what Charles
Mike, you know I love you. Make it whatever stew you want. But you're more likely, and wouldn't that be something if both of them came true?
You know what? I don't think Zeke is sitting out week 1. I think you're right. They're going to figure out a way.
I don't either.
Because, you know, all Stephen Jones needs to ask his dad, how'd that work out with Emmett missing the first two games? Well, and Jerry could say, well, we won the Super Bowl anyway. That said, that's not my point. It was not a fun holdout.
Yeah, they went 0-2 when Emmett didn't play.
Oh, yeah. That's why Emmett came in, and they got it done.
That's why Emmett that's when Charles Haley put that helmet imprint into the locker room wall when he hurled it across the thing, screaming, get Emmett in here.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download The Rich Eisen Show app.